Just last night I watched the Wednesday night training that Save Club puts on a weekly basis. They have three seminars every week. They have one on Monday, which is the content webinar. They have one on Wednesday, which is like a training webinar. And then on Friday is the presentation where you invite your guests, your pre-enrollees, anybody that you know that you're wanting to share the business with, invite them to that call. And there's a presentation. Usually it's by Dave Dubbs. He did the training call last night, but sometimes it's somebody different. It's one of the high rollers in the company that usually does the webinar, and Charles Moy, which is the founder of Save Club, he's on every call. So he always throws out a few tidbits of powerful, useful information. This company is just so amazing. It's like listening to the call last night when Dave Dubbs was kind of going over some training. He was talking about how easy it is to share the opportunity with people, and I've done this myself in a couple of my videos that I've posted in the past. But he said that just the other day he was out with a couple of his buddies, and they went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Now he lives up in the Tennessee area, and every area is just a little bit different as to when you log into your back office and your My Deals. Uh, every area is a little bit different because we have some national brands, but we also have some local brands as well. Like in my area, there's a little restaurant that my wife and I like to go to from time to time, where we can get 50% off. So when we buy one dinner, we get one dinner for free, basically. Um, and it's not a chain. It's not a national brand. It's just a local restaurant. But there's local restaurants in just about every area that are participating in Save Club. So with Dave Dubbs, he was talking about taking his couple of buddies and going out to Buffalo Wild Wings up in his area. Well, while he was there, he looked on his phone in his My Deals in his back office, and for that particular Buffalo Wild Wings that they were at, he got a free appetizer. So he ordered a free appetizer, gave the waitress his phone. She scanned the barcode or did whatever she had to do, and took the appetizer right off of his bill. Well, his buddies asked, "How did you do that?" And he says, "How did you get it?" Well, they asked him. They said, "How did you get a free appetizer?" And he's like, "Well, I'm a member of the club." And without telling them about Save Club, he just says, "I'm a member of the club." And they're like, "What club?" So that was his opening. So next thing you know, he's sharing the idea with them and giving them his landing page, and they both joined the business. Because with Save Club, it's not like you have to use a different product or tell people about a product. The product is the things that people are buying already. Like if you go to CVS Pharmacy, if you go to Walmart, if you go to Target, if you go anywhere and buy things. He was talking on the call last night about going into CVS Pharmacy up in his area, and he pulled it up actually, and he showed it on his screen. And he talked about how CVS offers up to 20% off. Well, he said he went in there and he bought a few things for around the house, like some toilet paper, some paper towels, some Coca-Cola, like a case or two of water, and some chips, and just whatever. And his bill was like $71 by the time he was done, but they took 20% off of that, which was around 14, $15. The membership for Save Club is $19.97 per month. So that's just one item. There's so many things. Like I've mentioned in several videos that I've done already how I've saved over $550 just for the month of May. And one of the ways I did that was through the oil change. My wife, I went and had the oil changed in her car. And it's a place where we go anyway, all the time. It's right there by where she works. So she'll go to work. I'm retired, so she'll go to work, and I'll sometime during the day, she'll be like, "Can you come get my car and take it and get the oil changed?" Well, it's literally about 3 blocks from her work. So I'll come and drop my truck off, get her car, take it over and get the oil changed, and then take it back and get in my truck. Well, I saved $20. Well, my membership was $19.97. So I got my membership back the very first time I used it. And the next day I was thinking, well, I hadn't had the oil changed in my truck in a while. So the next day I went back over there to the same place, used the same coupon, and I got another $20 off. And then, we go out to eat. Like I mentioned just a minute ago, there's a restaurant, local restaurant in our area that offers up to 50%. And we've used it there a couple of times already. Just since, we started, I actually started in this May the 5th. And so my savings actually to date are significantly more than $550. But through the end of May, I did $550 in savings because if you've watched any of my videos in the past, and I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I say we needed some luggage, and I bought a $400 set of luggage through Walmart, and they had it for 65% off. 65% off, not 25, 65%. So I bought a $400 set of luggage for $275. Now, I got a question for you. When you join the network marketing industry, network marketing business in the past, it's always been about a product, that you have to convince people about. A lot of times people have never even heard of a specific product, or they're skeptical about it. Well, now you got to try to convince them that your $90 product will do more and do better than the same product that they can get from Amazon for like $20, or $25. And you got to convince them that the reason why it's marked up so much and so high is because they have to pay out commissions, to the people. So, and then you try to convince them that, well, if you get enough people buying the product from themselves instead of going in somewhere else, yeah, they might spend a little bit more for it, but if they get enough people in their organization, the commissions that they're going to make is going to override the difference that they're paying. Well, with Save Club, you don't have to convince nobody to do anything. The only thing you have to do is show people how they're spending money on the things that they're doing already, going to the places that they're going to already, that they don't have to buy a new product. If they're buying, Clorox at CVS or Publix or wherever they're going, Walmart, they can still do that. They just get a little bit of a discount. Sometimes it's a pretty good discount. But my whole point is, it's not hard to convince people that, hey, look, here's a club that you can join for $19.97. It's less than $20. And you can save, the average person, he did a survey, and they said the average person is saving around $200. He goes, so if you want the elevator pitch, on what it is that you're doing, you just ask somebody, hey, if you give me $20 and I gave you $200, would you do it? That's pretty simple. That's pretty straightforward, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You're showing people how they can save money by joining our club on the things that they're doing already. And if they want to make money, then they become an affiliate, and they get a website, and they get a link, and they get the training, and they get the AI bot. A lot of people don't know how to follow up. So we don't have it just yet, but it's coming before the end of this month. They mentioned that last night on the call, that our AI bot that they've been working on for the past couple of months, whenever you drive traffic to your website, the AI bot actually makes phone calls on your behalf. And because we operate in 150 countries around the world, this AI bot is going to be whichever country, it'll have a code. So if you have somebody with a phone number that is in Germany, then the robot, whenever it calls them, will speak their language. If they happen to be in Spain, it'll speak their language. Whatever country they happen to be in, the bot does all the follow-up for you, and it speaks in their native language, so that way they understand. And it's not like you have to get on the phone and call all your pre-enrollees and all your leads. The AI bot does all that for you. So everything is automated. This is the simplest thing I've ever seen. I've been in network marketing industries in different companies for the past 30 plus years. I've been successful with 3. I have just about replaced my income with all three of the companies that I've been successful with. I'm actually still involved with a company called Live Good, which is a membership-based model, just as the same exact thing basically as what we're doing here with Save Club, except for Live Good has an actual product that they offer, and it's just health and wellness products. We don't have a product. Our product is the things that you're doing already. So anyway, there's a link below this video. Please click on that link. Go ahead and join today. Secure your spot today. You don't have to pay today unless you can or you want to. But Friday of every week is the cutoff. So if you go ahead and secure your spot today, you're in the matrix. And we've got right at 10,000 members. And we actually launched on June the 1st. So we're only, 26 days old. And we've already got around 10,000 members, paid members that have joined the company. And the average is about 1,000 to 1,200 per day is what they're saying is joining on a daily basis. So if you've ever wanted to be at the top of anything, any company, ground floor, however you want to call it, there is no better time than right now. You know, the best time to join on a ground floor business was yesterday. The second best time is today. So, you know, think about that. So anyway, click the link below. Go ahead and join today. There's also my contact information. So if you want to ask me any questions or anything, you can shoot me an email. And if you want to talk to me and ask me any questions and let's talk it out, put your phone number as well in there. But whenever I respond, I always put my phone number so that way you can call me after you get a response. If you want to call me and ask me some more questions, you can. But please do me another favor and subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up, because I'm kind of new at this. I have never done videos and built a channel before. This is like my 53rd video that I've made, and I'm still learning how to navigate and do all this stuff with YouTube. But hey, listen, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So that's about all I got for right now. Subscribe, thumbs up, join today. Shoot me an email with any questions that you have, and I hope you have a God-filled day. Be blessed and not stressed, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good day.